Morning, so I'm on my way to Seville. Left Salamanca at 8 this morning, got on the motorway and have been knocking it out. It's a long old day, 300 miles, 280, 300 miles. I'm about an hour and a bit outside Seville north. All of this green that you can see out the back, orange trees. Seville goes in your marmalade, probably in your Tropicana and whatever else it is. Air temperature 34 degrees, it says on the bike. See you in Seville. Hi there folks, greetings from Seville. I'm at the Plaza de España, which is this spectacular open semicircular plaza that was built in 1929 for the Iberian American exhibition. Seville is quite a lot further south, so it was a good few miles to get here today. It was another 300k and it got pretty warm as I was getting down here. The hotel is fantastic. Arrived and got this fantastic hotel, the Casa Imperial. It's about 10 minutes away from the Alcazar, 10 minutes away from here. Really nice hotel. I've got some pictures of it that I will show you as well. Seville is an important city in Spain's history. It's on the river Guadalquivir, and it's navigable. So and we're about, I don't know, 90 miles inland, and that river means that the goods from inland Spain can get down to the Atlantic and also to the Mediterranean. Seville is spectacular, really beautiful, as well as having the Plaza de España. Guess what? It's got another spectacular cathedral, and the Alcazar is a royal palace that I've done some video around that I'll probably show after this. The Alcazar is inhabited, so the royal family spends some of their time there, and it's beautifully laid out, a number of formal rooms, and then this really nice garden like in different squares that goes through. The ride down was pretty tough actually. I managed to get on the bike for about 8 and then did 3.5 hours to do this 300k to get down here. The bike was showing up 40, 42 air temperature by the time that I came into Seville, and I was dehydrated. So I've done a few marathons, so I know what it's like when you're dehydrated and you start to lose your concentration, and my voice gets a little bit hoarse. And so came in, drank a load, had a little bit of a wander around, then had a siesta, and now I'm going to go and grab some dinner. So I would say, what would I say? Okay, for Seville, my 3 tips are: this hotel that I'm staying in is fantastic. Come and see the Plaza de España. If you recognise it, that's because it was in Star Wars. It was in one of the Star Wars, you know, the shit third trilogy, no, the shit second trilogy with Jar Jar Binks. This bit was in one of those. And if you go to the Alcazar, you can book your ticket for the Alcazar from home. 14 euros, it gives you a time, you turn up and you can just walk in and do that rather than queuing. Both inside and out, the Alcazar is spectacular. It's almost make-believe. You can understand why it's used as a set location. This is the ladies' garden, which is formally laid out with this huge fountain at the end. The upper levels are still used by Spanish royal family. It's got this really interesting mix of Christian influence and Islamic influence as well, and they're kind of complementary. It's done beautifully, really. Well worth the 14 euros entrance, but you book in advance. That's a tip, book in advance.